everybody. This is my first attempt to do this video. It's Monday, January something. 16. It's 11:32 Eastern Time, and it's currently 70 degrees. But it's inside of my car. But technically, it's just in 60s, which is very cold for South Florida. We are in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Broward County, and I'm just gonna be driving to the beach, specifically to Fort Lauderdale Beach, Las Olas Boulevard, and so on. I will try to talk a little, but I usually just keep quiet while I'm driving, because you have to pay attention to the road and whatever's going on around you, just in case. So bear with me. Right now we are on the Turnpike, which is a paid expressway. So we heading east, well actually south. My coordination is all gone today. So we're probably gonna be driving on this highway for 6 miles, because we're getting out 595, and then we're taking 595 to the end of 595, just east, and from there we're gonna be driving to Federal and take on 17, which will take us directly to Fort Lauderdale Beach and so on. Let me change lanes. I hope everybody is having a wonderful beginning of the week. Wish you all the best of luck, whatever you're doing. If you're at work, just home, whatever that you're doing, I hope you have a wonderful week and spectacular day. So just a little background. I've been living in South Florida, or Broward County specifically, for the last 20 years. We are 40 minutes from Miami. So no, we're not Miami. Don't mix us. We don't like that. Broward County, we're separate. The better. Just kidding. So now we're heading south. Usually this highway is pretty good. I mean, obviously because you pay by Sun Pass. I'll show you later. It's like a little sticker that you put in. Yeah, everybody has that. It's by plate. So if you don't have that Sun Pass connected with your bank account, they automatically take a photo. Well, they actually take a photo, regardless if you have Sun Pass or not, to your plate numbers, and then they will send you the bill to your house, which is convenient. If you have the Sun Pass, it's, the price is relatively cheaper as if you don't. But if you don't, it's fine. It's not big deal. You still get the bill, you paid it, and you're good to go. This highway, usually around this time, it's usually less crowded. Like, I'm surprised there's a lot of people. Maybe because it's a holiday. Today is Martin Luther King Day. Yeah, a lot of people, like banks and governments, are not working, including me. So, yeah, a lot of people probably just their kids home. They're going shopping, going to the beach, or whatever that they're doing. So yeah, it's a little crowded. In the morning, this is pretty hectic because this is the easiest way to hit 95 going south, going to Miami, or going north, which will be West Palm Beach. But the south bound is usually like hectic. You can either choose. Also, there's an express lane that you pay extra, and apparently it's closed right now. You can go faster, parentheses, but sometimes, it's so much cars. I mean, it's South Florida that, it's not worth it. You're already paying to be in the expressway. I mean, the highway, and then you pay extra to be in the express lane, and it's closed. So yeah. So it depends on what you're doing, but yeah, I can see there's a lot of cars right now. It's probably holiday. Usually around this time, it's kind of empty. So the hours are usually the most going to Miami work and all that stuff. So after that, the highway is pretty much empty. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the northbound line is more hectic, I see, than the southbound. And then, yeah, I would say like 3:30, 4 p.m. all the way to 6:30 to 7. Yeah, it's bad. That's like la hora pico, what we call. Like it's very, very hectic. A lot of traffic, car accidents. Unfortunately, there's a lot of car accidents. And then if something like that happens, they literally shut down Turnpike, and that's a mess because there's no way to get out. Yeah, it's sometimes like hectic. So you have to like get a lot of patience. Like these two ones change lanes, and I'm gonna have to change lanes because I don't want these dudes hitting me. And something that you will notice when I will be doing a lot of videos, hopefully, if I learn how to edit correctly, because I see it's a lot of work. So I'm just gonna give it a try. I don't mind. If I go to Miami, I try to avoid going to Miami at all costs. I don't really like driving in Miami. It's like insane. But people will just cut you off. They will not even put the signals. They will just like go into your lane, and I guess you just have to read their minds and be like, oh yeah, this dude was going in my lane. I should have known that kind of thing. So that's why it's like, yeah. So you have to kind of put yourself in a state mind that yeah, I'm going to Miami. I need to be chill and collected because this is gonna be a stressful situation. Okay, now we're taking the exit. We're going to 595. We're taking the east. We either can go west or east. If we go west, we're gonna go. We're gonna go to Sawgrass Mill Mall. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but that's one of the most popular malls in South Florida, in Broward specifically, where a lot of tourists come, and it's huge. It's like an outlet, so everything's, I would say, not extremely cheap, but yeah, it's very affordable, and people come with a giant luggage, and I never understood what was the point of until I actually did it. And it's like, yeah, when you come to shop and just fitting in your luggage instead of carrying bags, yeah. So we're gonna be taking 595 east. We can either take 441, 595, or 84 State Road, but for the purpose of this video, we're gonna be taking 595 east, which at the end of the day, all these three names that I just mentioned kind of merge into one with it, and then again they're gonna like split again, but I'm gonna be taking 595 east. Now we have to merge, double check. So if I go to left, just change lane to the left, I'm gonna be going north 441, which will be going that north up north. If I take the south, I will be going to Hollywood Boulevard, Hollywood, the city of Hollywood, which is the Hard Rock Cafe, the giant guitar hotel. I'm sure all of you know about that. It's like the most famous Hard Rock Cafe, Seminole. So now we're taking the East 595. The giant mountain that you see on the right is garbage. So no, we don't have mountains in Florida, especially in South Florida. We don't. Okay, so we keep going east. These two lines are gonna merge. Like in the morning, let me tell you, this is insane. Back when I used to work here in downtown Fort Lauderdale, oh my God, it was the worst. It was the worst. Like these lanes are at capacity. Like bumper to bumper, people trying to cut you off, like flicking you off because you don't want to give them space because you're already late for work and they just want to cut you off. Anyway, staying on the right, it's the swamp. Yeah, South Florida's known. We're in the swamp. Okay, we are officially merging into 595, going eastbound. Changing lanes. Like usually the right side, like right now you see it, it's a bunch of cars trying to like get into the line, because this one will take them to 95, which is either to West Palm Beach up north, going to Orlando, going to out of state, Georgia, all those places, but that's like far away, or you're going southbound, which is the Miami, Homestead, and Key West, Key Largo, all that. This highway is free, and it's in the middle of construction because since there's so many cars, not many people living here, they're like expanding it, which I think is wonderful. I wish they would have done that like earlier. It would have saved so much anger from me, from my side specifically, because when I was coming out of work, there's so much traffic, and then merging lines to go to Miami, West Palm Beach, or just going, west, east, it was a mess. You can see it's just half of that bridge is built, so, probably gonna take a couple years. This one that you see up there is going to West Palm Beach. They finished that one already, wow. And if you keep looking, to the right, that's the Fort Lauderdale International Airport. That is my FLL. That's the short name for it. I love this is, home for me. My beautiful airport. This is what I save all my flights on, unless it's international, and then I have to go to Miami, but that's a different story. But yeah, usually all the planes, international land here, and this is better. So yeah, on the right side, that's Fort Lauderdale International Airport. It's also, you can take the private charter flights, which is good. If you have that money, I can see subways taking off. And the beauty of this is, like, sometimes, like around 5, 6, you can see the flight literally passing through here because they're about to land. So literally cross over the highway, and it's fascinating. Sometimes I try to like set up my camera, and like when I'm driving here, make sure it's like on, just in case I'm lucky enough to capture that moment. I have captured the moment when Emirates, that Middle East airline, was passing, and that airplane is an Airbus something. It's huge, like it's a monster, beautiful, like amazing. So now this is the end of 595 East. So it's gonna even merge from A1A, which is gonna head us to Barracuda Convention Center, Swimming Hall of Fame. This is the Port Everglades on the left, where you'll be going to take your cruise from Royal Caribbean to go to Bahamas, Jamaica, and all those places. On the left is to go to the Port Everglades. On the right, what we're doing right now, oh my god, I'm going a little too fast. We are gonna merge into Federal Highway. It's called highway, but it's not a highway. It's just a street road, whatever you wanna call it. Oh my gosh. So we are known for a beautiful destination. Basically, it says I leave where you vacation. So yes, this is a wonderful place. I love it. It's full of tourists all the time. You see people from all the places. So much culture. And it's a city that is constantly growing. That's why I love it so much. Very proud to be a Fort Lauderdale person, or resident, whatever you want to call it. And usually I don't really talk that much. For the purpose of this video, I have to narrate whatever, the little knowledge I know about my city. Usually I'm in full blast music, so excuse me if I just keep it quiet for a minute. Like, I'm trying to come up with ideas and stories. And now we're officially entering the city of Fort Lauderdale, a giant chair. If you've been here, there's been a couple changes. That building used to be, what hotel used to be? I don't remember. It used to be an old hotel. It went down. Now they're building more. All these roads all these stores that you see on the right and the left are car rentals. And also parking lots where you can pay to leave your car while you take your flight. Because the Fort Lauderdale Airport public parking, where you can live for days, sometimes you get filled up pretty quickly, and a lot of people take long vacations, so it's long stays. So there is not enough parking lots for everybody, and I felt that on first hand. So I am glad they're doing these things. It's been for a while. And then this is the Fort Lauderdale Welcome Park. So on the traffic light. If we make a right, that's the Port Everglades and the convention center. So if you're taking a cruise ship to Bahamas or wherever you're going, that's where your Uber, your car rental, or whatever, if you live here, you will go and park. If you're going to any convention, that's where you'll be heading to. And I also think there's some other stuff, but I never really explore. Maybe sometimes I will. I am still trying to figure out the image of this, so I apologize in advance if it looks a little orangey yellow, but eventually I will get the whole of it and make it prettier. But for the sake of this video, just gonna enjoy the view. This road is always hectic, mostly because people are going to the office, because we're heading downtown Fort Lauderdale right now with all the offices, courthouse, hotels, and so on, and also because a lot of tourists. This is a tourist area where there's a lot of hotels, a lot of attractions. Yeah, basically. And then we have a public storage on the right, which is interesting. Yeah. So the more I get used to it, to narrating. I usually just watch videos. I'm not the kind of person that likes to um, videotape these things. I never thought about it, but then I was like, I got inspired from one of the YouTubers, and she's name is like Out and About with Lizo. Hi Lizo, if you are listening to my first video, hi. So I told her that I got inspired, and I'm gonna do walking videos, but mostly I feel comfortable doing the driving for the moment until I get my whole I would say like feel like, yes, I'm ready. You see, there's tourists with their luggages. That's normal. And then these roads are also in renovations. You can see it's a lot of lots, empty lots. Well, they kicked them out, whoever was there. I think it was a motorcycle thing. No, yeah, they moved the motorcycle there, and then that lot's empty because they're gonna build, I think, a Holiday Inn, and then we have the outer part, which is convenient. And something that you will know, that if you're in South Florida, we have Pollo Tropical, which is on your left after that relaxing. Pollo Tropical is the best. We as South Floridians eat that. That's like a staple food. You grow up eating Pollo Tropical. If you have not tried it, make sure you do try it when you come to visit us. And you can see there's a huge line. It's a huge line because, mostly, again, people who work around the area, or just, anybody who's touristing. Now we're going to make a right on the light, and because we are going to the beach. And as you can see, if we keep going if we can go straight north, we're gonna go downtown, take 595. If we make a right, we're going to the convention. That's not the convention center. There's an entrance. Oh yeah, there's another entrance. My bad. See, it's another entrance to the convention center that way, and we're going to the beaches. If you see that on the right, that's a huge. I used to be a hotel, I believe, and there used to be an IHOP there. Back in the day, we're talking about 2000. Now it's a whole building with apartments and Whole Foods. And yeah, it's a kind of fancy Whole Foods. It's a lot of traffic around this area usually because everybody's turning right and they're going to the beach and all the stuff. So this line is always like hectic. So we are heading to A1A. This in the right is a CVS. And the thing about this CVS is so popular because all the touristy people are there. They come to buy their stuff, whatever they need. And this CVS is extra expensive. I never knew. I thought that CVS and all these chain pharmacies and convenience stores were supposed to have like a set up price and not like increase it. But apparently, I say that dude's t-shirt. It's so funny. I say chubby unicorns. It's a rhino. Sorry, I went out of hand. Anyways, so I never thought that you know, pharmacies are supposed to like have a different price on each location, but I guess it depends on the area. That CVS is expensive as fuck. So from someone who lives here, do not buy in the CVS. You can go somewhere else. There's a lot of CVS, Walgreens, and other pharmacies where you can get cheaper stuff or not extra pay. And like if you see on the right and the left, there are plazas where you can. There's Publix, TJ Maxx, bunch of restaurants. This is a hotel, the embassy. On the left, we have TD Bank, which is a Canadian bank. I have the bank. I love it. So it's so convenient because you can go to Canada and withdraw money in Canadian dollars. You can come to Florida. Oh my goodness. Welcome to Florida. And if you come here, you can just withdraw money in American dollars. So it's completely convenient. Instead of, trying to figure out if your bank exists here or whatever you are from, TD Bank. I'm not yet, you know what? I'm making a free advertisement. Oh my goodness. This is insane. Let me change lanes because this is going insane. Okay. So now we're going to take the bridge. Let's see many bridges in here. You see a lot of people. See, that's young people. They're probably in the convention. There's probably like some sort of game or stuff going on. Usually it's like, what did I came from for the convention? Oh yeah, for the convention center. I was here like not long ago, October. And I came because the AGTV home renovation, whatever annual, what's it called? Oh my goodness, I'm trying to take out my shirt, my jacket, but I'm like making a mess in here. Was doing their exhibition, like home improvement, something like that. So I was here for that. It was interesting. I got a lot of free samples, a lot of ideas on how to renovate my house and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's, again, they're still building, which is lovely. Let me see if I can make it prettier. Since this is my first video, this is not going to be perfect. So I accept all constructive criticism and advices. I have to figure out why it looks so orangey. I have to play around with this camera and see. Other than that, we're good. Green light. Oh shit, is it supposed to merge? Yep, it's supposed to be merging. Grenade drive. Okay, so I hope you enjoy the view. I'm gonna open the windows so you guys can hear the sound from Fort Lauderdale. I wish you can breathe, smell the breeze, but I know we can't. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed that little tour. I feel like I run over like a bottle or something that like sounded very weird. So, if you make a right, this is Harbor Inlet Drive or Southeast 23rd Avenue. This is the entrance to like a, not complex, but like this $1 million houses. I guess the cheapest one is like around, 5 million? And it goes up to like literally 100 million. Like you will see the most smallest house ever and it's like $100 million. Like what is wrong? Like, I will not pay that for that, but anyways, people like money have to stay. Driving. I love it. It's like the vibe is so energetic. You see people doing exercises, like talking on the phone, taking out their little doggies for walk. It's so lovely. I love it. It's like it's summer all day, every day. Even though we're having like a very cold couple of days, like very cold, we still enjoy it. We love it very much. And the way you can notice who is like a real Floridian or like a real person who lives in Fort Lauderdale, South Florida, it's we're gonna be literally wearing or like heavy jacket, boots and stuff like that because this is the only time that we can actually like undust the boots and wear them. Because it's always like 80, 90 degrees. It's like very hot. So if you see someone like that, yeah, we know we're from here. But if you see someone like shirts and shorts, probably somebody from up north, like we call it, from Canada. Because for them it's like this is summer, but it was like cold, very cold. I just see these houses, and then we're gonna arrive to a place that it's very touristy. It's a lot of hotels, which would be the Hotel B, I believe that, like Fort Lauderdale Beach B, something like that. And then like resorts, apartments for rentals, people who has like vacation apartments, homes, you know. Yeah, the Best Western Plus, and then oh gosh, I don't like when people like just randomly stop in the middle of the street. Like, dude, there's other ways to leave the service stuff. Okay, so this is the Beach Hotel, which is the beach, Fort Lauderdale something something. They have a restaurant. In here, we're starting with the beach. It's beautiful. There's a volleyball play area on the left side. I will try to, I guess, film next time around that area. It's a marina, so there's boats, yachts parked over there. You can rent or take a tour that they will take you deep to do like fishing, like stream fishing. Yeah, this is all this is parkings, which are usually very packed because people want to come here and want to park. One thing I will tell you, if you have a handicap for the city of Fort Lauderdale, you are allowed. Okay, let me just stop for them. Something cross. I like to be nice. It's normal. Like, I mean, just let them walk by. So welcome to Fort Lauderdale Beach, my beautiful hometown. I love it. And I feel like one of the reasons why I'm doing these videos is because I live here. When you live a place, you don't really tourist much. Like, I do walk around, come to the beach often, but I wish I could do it more. And another way to motivate me to go out and show my beautiful city is for me to also like record videos and just show the world, because I don't feel there's enough people showing my beautiful city. So I think I am in charge of doing that. I just give myself the title of that. So you see, it's full of people. Everybody's having an awesome time. This on the left side is called Elbow Room. It's the most, I guess, famous bar where people, like, there's 2 floors, second and first, they just get beyond wasted, they drink, they have a awesome time. Yeah. And around in this entrance, where this is Las Olas, we usually have like a sand snowman, like a sandman, yeah, that says welcome to Las Olas or happy holidays, stuff like that. So I'm gonna give you the official welcome. We are in Las Olas Boulevard, and this is A1A Fort Lauderdale Beach Boulevard. We are going north. If we can continue to go north, we can go to West Palm Beach, Orlando, all those places, but that's like a long drive. One of these days I will take you to West Palm Beach from like the A1A. You will see how pretty it is. You can see it's full of life. People taking out the little dogs, Blue Ibiza, surf style.